Now, a very good morning to all my subscribers, my viewers, the obedient family. Thank you for joining me this morning. Happy Easter to all my Christian brothers and sisters. As we celebrate today, we should remember that the significance of this season is love. So let love lead. Show love to somebody that is close to you, that is struggling. Show love to people around you, because trust me, the situation is intense. And the only way we can actually make everybody feel good is by showing love to one another. Having said that, that will not deter us from actually speaking to power about what is happening in the country. And I'm going to continue, because trust me, you need to be informed. Let me start by saying that the obedience are now laughing, because it's just like how the Bible says, when the enemy comes like a mighty rushing wind, the Spirit of God will lay a standard against him. Yes, trust me. Recently, Seun actually granted an interview to the son of EL-RUFAI, where he compared Peter Obi, trying to do some comparison, and said that his father is way better than Peter Obi, that's EL-RUFAI, and then talked about Fashola of Lagos and all that. And obedience did not take it lightly and all that. But at the end of the day, we allow it to sleep, because the truth is that whenever you talk evil about Peter Obi, one way or the other, the truth will come to light. And when it comes to light, we will revisit the matter. Now, yesterday, the anointed governor of EL-RUFAI came out to say, okay, we can't pay salaries again because your father actually collected a huge amount of debts. And the debts are too much. And the EL-RUFAIs have turned against the governor, throwing curses everywhere on him, because he has exposed the secret mess up of the father. And then the obedience have revisited that issue again, and they are blasting them steady. Say your disgrace of a father, look at what he did, and you're comparing to Peter Obi. But that notwithstanding, for me, don't even supposed to be a yardstick for the governor to make that kind of statement that he can't pay salaries because of the fact that no, that is wickedness, that is criminality. Uba Sani should hide his face in shame, because that's a criminal statement. He was the one that came out most recently and said their allocations, the money that they are giving them now have improved. So where's the money going to? Unless he's doing a sharing formula. That is not, there's something he's not saying. Maybe he's giving this EL-RUFAI some huge shares for bringing him in. Godfatherism again, I always talk about. Let me show you what he said. Let me show you the reactions of obedience, and we'll come back, because we have more to talk about, so that you listen.
Shedding light on both achievements and challenges facing the state, Governor Basani revealed that his administration inherited a substantial debt burden, describing it as a significant impediment to the state's progress.
Despite the huge burden of about $587 million, 85 billion naira, and 115 contractual liability sadly inherited from the previous administration, we remain resolute in steering Kaduna State towards progress, sustainable development. We have conducted a thorough assessment of our situation and are sharpening our focus accordingly.
The governor elaborated that despite receiving 10 billion naira from federation allocations, a staggering 7 billion naira was being deducted to service the inherited debts.
It gladdens my heart to inform you that despite the huge inherited debt on the state, till date, we have not borrowed a single kobo.
Now, this is one of the replies from the EL-RUFAIs. Trust me, I didn't want to open it and go into the main body. Reprisal attack. It didn't pain them as the mother exposed their father finish. And then crisis is looming there. But let me quickly take one or two reactions from obedience. Then we'll come back and continue. Now, Olamilekon said, quoting exactly how EL-RUFAI's son put it, Peter Obi is not on the same level with my father. But your father left Kaduna State in big debt of $587 million and 85 billion naira. Your father is Onigbesi Oshe. Now let's take one more. Omar's Therapy said, His Excellency Peter Obi is not in the same class with your father, or is not in the same class of your father. You are right. He is not, has never will. Your father is in the class of criminals and he is among those topping the chart. These are some of the few reactions that I just took. Let us get back to the video and continue. You've seen it, right? Now, he came out most recently to say the allocation that the gift states have improved and all that, and then, Tinubu is trying and all that, and then you are building some stuffs in Kaduna, and you are telling the people of Kaduna that you can't pay them because there is so much debt. That's not right. That's not right at all. Alex Oti made garbages in that state. Everyone, these people condemned that Abia state. Abia almost became the worst state in the country. And then the man has not blamed anybody for one day. He picked up himself, picked up the remaining that there was, and started working. And he's doing the job. I keep saying it. I said only people that don't have solution to a problem in governance will always blame their predecessors for the job they didn't do well. That was why when the presidential team came out one time and was saying it was this person, it was Buhari, I said these people something is wrong upstairs with these people. As if they are not the ones that brought in the Buhari. As if 90% of the people working with Tinubu now, they not work with Buhari. It's when you have nothing to offer, you start playing the blame game. There are allocations coming to that Kaduna state. And you, the governor, have said, yes, the allocations have improved. So why don't you start tackling the problems and leave what have happened in the past to the past? But at the same time, we are excited as obedience because it's like God triggered him to speak this truth so that we can say, tell the nuisance that came out to speak that, Oga, your father is nowhere close to Peter Obi. Peter Obi is 10 times, 20 times, 50 times better than your father. There's no comparison whatsoever. A man that saved money, your father borrowed money, now the whole state is thrown into confusion. Yes, that's what's happening. I just feel that all this thing is born out of the fact that Peter Obi is from the southeast. Everything that is happening is born out of the fact he's a southeasterner. So whatever it is a southeasterner, is a southeasterner. They don't like them, they don't like them. Whatever it is, anything that comes out of there is a no-no. But thank God for Nigerians that are actually, coming out to speak truth. It has gotten to an extent that even the foreign media now are not coming out. Journalists will come into Nigeria to just come and check, and they have their own truth that they are saying. That there is this consistent hatred for the Southeasterners. Let me play a video, and when I come back, we can wrap this up.
Nigeria is not the safest country in the world. People who go against the politicians disappear left and right all the time. And the government at the time was very against the Igbo population. They had massacred them in 1967 in the Biafra War, and still there's persecution till this day. So we knew coming into Nigeria, we're not here to get involved with the politics, but we're here to tell the story of a population that many in the government experience or think of them as their enemies. So we land in
Which is
Ogidi.
getting involved in the politics.
Well, we're not here to play politics in Nigeria. We're just here to say they have
no
Jewish
agenda.
connection. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, there are movements trying to separate the southern part of Nigeria, which is Biafra, Igbo land, and to create independence from Nigeria. So that's the politics that they fear. That's not what I'm involved with. I'm just talking about their Jewish heritage and trying to reconnect our greater family. And I'm doing this all around the world right now, starting in Africa, and all across Africa we've been. So we get to Ogidi, and we're with this Jewish community. We brought them a Sefer Torah that was given to us as a gift, and we spent a day and a half with them, and it was one of the most beautiful experiences I've ever had in my life. Just the amount of Torah and Jewish learning and connection that they have, and how they want to move to Israel and study in yeshiva and serve in the army and do all sorts of things to be connected to the Jewish people was really beautiful to see. After a day and a half there, we wake up Friday morning, getting ready to film their preparations for Shabbat, filming them making challah, filming them have a Jewish life to show the rest of the world what is actually going here. We get a call from the lobby that says, come downstairs, the police are here, bring your passports and phones. We haven't done anything illegal, so there's no reason for us to doubt that. We come downstairs, and it's not the police, it's 15 armed gun militants with black ski masks pointing guns at us. Immediately, they take our phones and passports. We try to negotiate, telling them, listen, we have things to film. We haven't been accused of anything. What do you want from us?
Speaking French there? What do you
No,
speak?
English. It's a former British colony, so most people speak English. And so we're telling them, listen, let us film. We'll come later if you have questions. Like, you're not even telling us what we're doing wrong. No negotiation. They grab us. They bring us outside. There are 3 vans waiting for us. We were a team of 3, me, Noam, and David. And they put each of us in a separate car, drive us to a government location. We basically spend the entire day there, the entire night, wake up the next morning. They bring us back into 3 other cars, and then they drive us 15 hours away to a Nigerian prison in Abuja, which is the capital city in Nigeria. And there we spent 3 weeks in Nigerian prison.
Now, the man you are seeing there is a journalist that actually came into Nigeria with his team. And the reason why he actually came into Nigeria was not because of Biafra, was not because of anything. It was just because of the fact that he wanted to do a documentary on, how Igbos are related to the Jews and all that. And boom, they came and arrested him. And that was where he started noticing that, there's so much hate on this tribe. I keep telling people, I say, the biggest problem of Peter Obi is that he's from the southeast. That's the biggest problem. There's no telling. And southeasterners always at the receiving end. But I love Nigerians that have seen beyond this whole mess. That have woken up to the realities and say, no, it's very clear that these people have done nothing to anybody. That have thrown tribalism and religion aside and are looking at the characters for who they are. People from the southwest, people from the north, people from the south. I always appreciate them. Because I know what it feels like to be from a certain side and then you don't support the move of those people, and there will be marginalization, there will be insults, there will be so much that will come on you. And that is why I appreciate Yorubas. I appreciate our northerners. I appreciate the people from the north central. I appreciate the people from the south that have stood their leg on the ground and say, no, we are way above the league of tribalism right now. We need to start looking at the real factors, because tribalism has never helped us. Religion has never helped us. We've done everything based on tribalism and religion, and up till now we are still suffering. And we can see the example now. The southwest are not getting it cheap. The southeast are not getting it. The north are not getting it. Everybody's on the receiving end. And up there, they are united with one goal: to deal with the people. That's what the unity is. That's the unity of purpose, to deal with the people. So up there, there's no Yoruba, no Igbo, no Hausa. They are all united. Elumelu is a friend to Bola Tinubu. Dangote is his friend. They are all united. Hope Uzodinma is a very, very close friend to Tinubu. They are all united. Wike is a close friend to Tinubu. Wike will be a friend to some northerners. Wike, because up there they don't look at these things. Their basic is to make sure that Nigerians remain in the condition they remain in, so that they can have control. They say power corrupts, but absolute power corrupts what? Absolutely. I don't want to mingle into this whole tribal something, because I don't like talking about it. I'm just trying to pinpoint, make some very clear points, and let you be the judge. Please drop your comments below. Really love to hear from you. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Turn on the notification bell so that whenever we drop a video, you will be the first to be notified. I'm obedient and I'm useful. I hope you are. Let's keep holding them responsible, and let's see how it pans out. So God bless you. Have a blessed Easter celebration, and I'll see you next time.